tells you to change your password because it's been in some sort of leak. And I'm like, I don't have any more passwords I can remember.
I know.
I don't.
But it is a serious problem. Well, good morning to you. 4:19 coming up on 4:20 here on your Thursday. The end of the day yesterday really was nice and mild, starting off that way.
It did. It felt like a nice, sunny, and warm day, although I think it's just because of what we've been used to that it felt so warm yesterday, Matt.
It's been a long week.
Yes.
Yeah.
We had an inch or two of snow on Monday.
Yeah.
I know.
And now here we are. Did you see any snow as you're driving home, as in, or coming back to work on the ground or anything? I think it mostly melted around the area. I didn't know if you seen anything.
I just drive in a blur.
You're just,
it's all a blur.
I don't even want to look at it.
I don't remember that much snow.
Seems like most of it is melted. When I pulled in yesterday into our drive, I kept seeing everybody's roads wet, and I was like, what? Oh, melted snow.
Melted snow.
That's what it is.
I think we're done.
Okay.
And we don't have any snow chances in the next 7 days either. We're trying to get some warmer air, and I think we're going to do it. Now, we've got two different waves of it. One is going to be coming up the rest of this week, and then Saturday, we'll probably have some low 70s. We'll cool back down, but I think maybe the end of next week, we'll also try to warm up. So we're going to be focusing on some of those warm-ups for you. Right now, we do have a few high clouds passing on by with some cool weather. I mean, there's actually a big mix of temperatures right now across central Indiana. The farther north and east you go, you have a little bit more of a clear sky. And so we're cooler this morning in Bunker Hill, and there in Connorsville, we're down to 32. Over Indianapolis and the surrounding suburbs and areas south, we have a couple extra high clouds kind of putting just a soft blanket over us. And so that's why we're in the 40s. It's 43 in Indy, so warmer than yesterday, and it's 42 right now in Carmel. So this is one other way to look at it. Just notice how we've got more of the 30s to the north and east where we do have some clear skies. But throughout the day, there's going to be a lot of sunshine. We just temporarily have some clouds passing on by. You're noticing them, especially over the southern half of Indiana. We may have a couple more coming in from the north and west. These aren't super thick. In fact, I was looking at the moon about an hour ago, and you could still see the moon. I mean, not the full definition, because as if a veil was in front of it, at least a little bit, but just some high clouds passing on by. But that's all we have across the central U.S. There's two different areas of high pressure trying to keep the center of the country dry. Eventually, we've got a pretty big storm system hitting the west coast, and eventually it does have to move east. It will swing by Indiana Saturday evening and Saturday night, and I don't think we're going to get a lot of rain out of it. Most of it's probably going to go north. In fact, a lot of it has to go kind of over these high pressures to the north, so it'll swing really through Michigan, and we could get a stray shower. But that's our next storm system. After that, we've got some more quiet weather. Again, here's your school forecast today. It will be cool and quiet. Remember, there's a big difference depending on where you are. So it's chilly. Make sure you bundle up, but it will feel better this afternoon for two reasons. Number one, will technically be a little bit warmer this afternoon by a degree or two, depending on where you are. 59 is the high that we're going with in Indianapolis, but also the wind will not be as strong. We were at the zoo yesterday doing some filming for our Inside the Indianapolis Zoo, which is on WTHR Plus, and depending on where you were, there's some windy spots. It felt so cold, but when it was blocked, it felt great. Today, you don't have to be worrying about trying to block yourself from the wind as much because we'll be quieter. Nice quiet evening ahead. We'll drop to the 40s by about 6:30 or so. So enjoy a quiet Thursday. Not a lot going on. We'll be a little bit above average. 71 on Saturday, and then we get knocked down a little bit by Sunday morning.
Hey friends, Santa here. Who wants